here because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's
Has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile.
All right, I got
Stop that one behind the line.
takes this thing way
He's starting in
down
Philadelphia now, Terry.
Oh, you gonna beat out Carson?
That time for Tampa Bay.
I think Carson might be hurt.
57.
Carson was like an 80, 84,
Scrimmage, and he goes
85.
right
He was 1 point under, so he might have beat him out.
On second down, a run with Breida. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up
They
third
just
down.
had James Franklin up there on the promo, so that's why I thought he was playing.
Third and long for Winston. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
Hey, his
Good
stats
job
up,
there
man.
creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team that wins.
That good for 22 and a first down. A big hitter.
It don't matter. My running back hurt. My quarterback playing running back now.
First and 10. Now Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
I mean, Kareem Hunt gonna get it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Vick. Ball back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This nigga stole the pass.
6-yard line.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Well, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's got room. That one good for 33 and a first.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying, the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
On second and goal, Vick dancing to his left. Julio Jones there to make the grab, and the Falcons have taken the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A good pickup there, a 22. From the shotgun, it's Winston. This one caught by Ridley. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jameis to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down. The numbers there for Howard a week ago. 5 catches, 60 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Once again, they run with... After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Winston. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up.
Yeah, they gave me an interception. He picked it up off the ground.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass.
Taking them around with it, Dan.
Don't always have the same reputation for hands.
It was a tip drill. Ain't no way he got up under that ball.
That ball was expected to be caught.
Here's Johnson. It's a game
like
of 11,
first time
and the
they didn't
Falcons
cheat,
pick up the first.
You're right.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises. He's running with terrific ability right now.
Tackled by Jordan Willis. From the 29, Vick. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, a run for Johnson. The timeout here is we got a player shaking up,
bro?
and that's Johnson.
My quarterback done got hurt.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside.
Man, my real quarterback.
Oh, he'll be all right.
On 2nd down and 4, Vick. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Winston. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On third down, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Jameis now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20.
How long your quarterback got, Terry?
The 22.
He back?
Oh, he came back.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's in his own second
He came back.
already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on first down, Vick, and this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Forced out to his left. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them to foot. Midfield. Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us, baby. Every time it's a sack. Come on, fellas.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. He completes it to Evans. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons are going to get it at the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline. Guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they'd take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there. And now it's 2nd down. Vick now. Into heavy traffic.
I mean, Vick just threw it right to him.
Picked off at the 16. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question.
Living like your quarterback,
That's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sideline. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when
there goes Duke Johnson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Johnson, 84 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Buccaneers have it.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play.
Pitt got 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions, bro. It ain't even halftime there.
Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
But then the mistake. It's a loss of a yard.
He done lost 2 fumbles.
Down.
2 fumbles and he got 2.
And they got both turnovers.
Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we toss it an hour or so
like your quarterback will be playing running back too much longer.
Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're
What's your
doing
score,
is
Terry?
emphasizing the
14,
things that went well in the
17.
first half
They
and
win.
wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
Ain't like it's
But
hurting.
overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during the rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, he's got a couple more downs to play with.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 at enemy territory. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Vic operating on first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I need a half-back pass or something. Oh, God.
He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Second down and goal. Vic steps away, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? He already had it lined up, never even got to it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Try to lay one up deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Winston throwing complete to Mike Evans. A familiar ring to that one. Winston to Evans for the Buccaneer first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They run with Breida. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the
got
blocking
200 career
assignments. It doesn't allow
sacks
those offensive
in
linemen
3
to get
years.
up to the second level.
4 years in his 4th year.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage
How many
back
football
at
ranks
the
he got?
38.
Well, I know
Don't worry about it. He's going to have a Hall of Fame ring, that's for
because
sure.
all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same
Who
credit
you got
for
starting
it,
over?
and it won't help them at contract time.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Kyle
Yeah,
Fuller.
calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
How you get Kyle Fuller, man?
couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Oh.
Getting set to
Might
go
as well. I
again
missed
as we
it.
look
They
at
had
the
the
back,
money
heading
loss.
onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that,
Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons push further out in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
it certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, if something there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Winston now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to get your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting
Barrett retired.
throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a
Oh, that is a great question. Because he ain't, you knock on some wood. He ain't set me all game.
Up for 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
He must be hurt.
Now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'm glad they updated to where you can finally challenge stuff. Well, Jimmy G went 2 for 10 over there against the Browns. He had 28 passing yards for the game.
Who were the Dolphins, man?
Yeah, he played the Dolphins.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air again with Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Bucs on 3rd down.
Everything to be right to be good.
Close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet.
But they missed that kick.
You're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown and
he's killing Dallas, man.
A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
We took on them Niners.
You might not like to
see 14.
25-yard line.
Be over with just a second because I'm going to run the ball.
With the Bucs offense making their way
he
back
played
out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone.
And they gave y'all a pass?
Out of this grouping we currently have.
Man, I got a pass. They gave out passes, man, but I ain't getting there.
Throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
So what you gonna do if you get caught if you out?
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Well, I get one when I get to work.
Touchdown.
Just tell him I need that little sheet of paper. Just say something about to whom this may concern or something.
Any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Yeah, it hurt to get it. He took across the head that $1,000 fine.
Just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the
1,000 or 500, one of them.
Either way, I ain't paying that one of them.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for.
Gotta be game, that player.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
When Jamie did that in real life, but he'll go broke.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Wide.
And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Winston. That's caught by Howard. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, the stadium in Tampa Bay, they let people walk up on that pirate ship.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now.
I've seen people on it, but I don't know if it's like random people.
You're secured by his running back out of the backfield. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing, Winston.
He was getting ready to go on a cruise, and we was cruising out of town. And we started to go to Walmart, and we was driving, and we ran right into the stadium, out in the middle of nowhere. Like,
he's really been
you ride, and the next thing you know,
the defense is well
like it's in a
the front and the back
field.
really in sync. The front.
One lane of one side of the road is on one side.
Picked off down at the 10.
Like a 2-lane highway. It's like you riding down 82 going to Pierce, and then there's a stadium right there.
Touchdown Falcons.
Hey, I might show y'all what I just did.
A final touch.
Which is their record.
7-point game in Arizona.
Oh, he heard it. He heard it, that nigga.
I'm not so sure that these two coaches are going to be real happy about getting together after the game.
Yeah, where I come from, they call that salt in the wound.
And salt in the wounds always hurts.
Yeah, we'll have to track that post-game handshake. No problem there on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Play there defensively, getting the interception.
Oh, he got his own fumble.
Into the end zone for the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message?
And they're running that ball.
A lopsided game like this.
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened back here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it. Because
you went to the flats for the first down.
You don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A first down throw for Winston. And he finds Howard complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Winston now. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play.
I think I just lost my corner for the rest of the year.
Missed a throw. He finds his tight end.
Here comes Shallow.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. His big game.
Hey, Sanders get the start now.
10 catches now.
Huh?
And another first down.
Sanders get the start now.
Yeah. I ain't got no choice.
Scored 5 points.
Hey, you seen that video I sent y'all?
Yeah, you pitched it back.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in touchdown city.
That's Arizona score.
Point after, right down the middle.
It was 14-7. He had just intercepted it, so I figured the game was over. I stopped watching.
Oh, he was in the 4th?
Yeah, 2 minutes or something like that, though.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
That's what I be trying to do with my players. I guess they gotta have the badge for that.
Just one kneel here, and this game
got
should be
time.
over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now.
I just try to do it. My dude was gonna hurt himself trying to hurt somebody.
Take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of